So you're new to Thrive Life and you would like to start doing tastings, home tastings. Or maybe you've been around for a while, but you've never done a home tasting and you'd like to start. How do you do that? How do you start? There's a lot of questions about how many cans of products should I take as examples to show people what should I cook, that sort of thing. There's a huge benefit that we have called the Chef Pack. The Chef Pack is a wonderful thing to take to a tasting. It will put your tasting on turbocharge. Now, what is a Chef Pack? It's a box that has 9 pantry cans in it, or 8 pantry cans and a spice can. And then it has recipe cards that come with it that tell you exactly how to cook the food that comes in the box. And there are 3 different ones to select from: Southwest chicken, pulled pork, or hamburger. These are great ways for new customers to try out Thrive Life because it tells them exactly how to cook it. And actually, if they buy one chef pack per month for 3 months, it's kind of like they take a complete culinary tour of what Thrive Life is all about. Now, if you take one to a tasting, the only thing you need to take is that pack. You don't need to take anything else. You can show them, some of the different products that we have because they're in the pack. You can actually cook one of the recipes that comes in the the pack. It's a great way to do it. Now, the chef packs can be found under shop under the category variety packs, and you'll see 3 of them there. So here to talk more detail about how to use a chef pack at a tasting is Platinum Executive Amber Spackman. She's a friend of mine and she does a great job with this. So here's Amber.
Hi, everybody. Hey, I'm really excited to talk to you about one of my favorite things, which is, of course, cooking with the food and our chef packs. And the chef packs have been a fantastic tool that Thrive Life has given to us for both our customers and for us as consultants. It's just a fantastic way to try the food and to learn how to cook with the food. And I missed you at convention if you weren't there, but those of you who were there, it was fun to see you and to get your responses and also to be able to taste the food. Now, when I go to a tasting, I often will take some dry samples and I'll bring the chef pack. And sometimes I will also do a chicken salad. So let's get started. And we're going to talk a little bit about how chef packs can help your business. So any chance I get to share this cute family of mine, I do. And not only that, but these are the people that I cook for every day. And they enjoy the food either on a daily basis where I might use some onions or I might do an entire meal with the Thrive ingredients. But I love these kiddos. And my youngest, there sitting right by me, he was 3 months old when I decided to be a consultant. And you all know Jenny Tanner. She's my neighbor. She wanted to have a tasting, but didn't quite know how to do it. This was all brand new for her. And I said, hey, let's do a tasting at my house. And everything's history from there. I loved the food. I recognized the potential of the business. And I also wanted to build up food storage for our family. And it became an amazing job for me too, that I could stay home mostly and also enjoy cooking for people, which I like doing. So it ended up being the perfect thing for me. And I recognize that, and I'm grateful that I have a good friend that I can do this business with and also be able to share with others. So I have found in the 13 years that I've been a consultant that you can simplify this as much as possible. You can just take chicken salad to a tasting, or you can do a recipe that the host wants, or you can do anything that you want. But I like having the chef packs in my hand to be able to take with me. So the chef packs to me have all the foods that we need to try to share with others. So cooking with the chef packs at tastings can help you grow your business, and we'll get into that a little bit. I have about an 8-minute video that will demonstrate cooking with the chef packs that I just recorded last night. So it's kind of quick for training purposes, but I wanted you to see that, and then we'll get into the training side of how it can help you grow your business. So we'll go ahead and get this started. Hi. Hey, I'm excited to cook for you today, and especially cook from Chef Pax. My name is Amber Spackman, and I have been a consultant with Thrive Life for 13 years. And I've been cooking with the food for that long, and I love the food. And I think the Chef Packs are one of the best things that Thrive Life has to offer because it allows all of us to learn how to cook with the food. And especially if you're a newbie, then this Chef Pack is fantastic. So let's get started. I like to add a little bit of olive oil or butter to my pan. And that's just going to add a little bit of flavor for when we add our freeze-dried items. Now I just added some chopped onions, and I'm going to add a little bit of garlic and a little bit of our chicken slices. Now I'm not measuring a lot. I tend to cook that way, and that's all right. The great thing about this Chef Pack is that it comes with wonderful recipes that then you can use in your daily cooking. You can hear that Thrive sizzle. That sounds awesome, doesn't it? All right, I don't measure the water, but again, you don't need to. Also, here are the red bell peppers that are my favorite. I love these. And the black beans. The great thing about these Chef Packs, they come in these small pantry cans, easy pop top lids. The black beans are actually parboiled so that they only take about 8 minutes to cook. That is what's going to take the longest in this recipe to cook, are these black beans. But they add a lot of color and a lot of flavor to this recipe. I am doing the chicken pasta skillet from the Southwest recipe. And you can see here that you just need to grab a few things from your kitchen, and then the other items are from the Chef Pack. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pantry cans, and then the Chef's Choice. I love the Chef's Choice. You can use that on eggs, on vegetables, on any meat. It tastes fantastic. I'm putting a little bit in this recipe, plus some chili powder and some cumin. Now, I always tell my customers that when they want to know how to cook with the food and they want to taste it first, to try the Chef Pack. The Chef Pack's fantastic. Now here are the green chilies. Be careful not to sniff the can because that can really make your eyes water. And here is a little bit of the corn. And this corn just turns bright yellow once I put it in. Now I'm only gonna do about a quarter of the recipe, but this recipe makes a lot of food. And the Chef Pack comes with 8 recipes and all the recipe cards and all the items to make this, all these recipes. The great thing about it is that not only can you make these recipes, but you'll have leftovers as well that you can make other recipes with or continue to make more of this. I like these small cans because it gives you the opportunity to try the food before you commit to possibly a larger can. Okay, so this is simmering a little bit. I'm just going to talk to you a little more about the food while this simmers. Okay, so it's really fun to be able to have all of these foods pre-chopped, pre-washed, ready to go in these cans for the recipes. And it comes in a nice box with the recipes and ships right to your door for free shipping and the delivery. Here's another fun thing that you can do with them. Once you decide that you like the smaller cans of food, then you can invest in the larger ones. You can do meals in a jar, kind of like you would do a freezer meal prep day. You can do the same thing with jars. And then we happen to have the same similar recipe, the Southwest style chicken that is in our pre-made meals. And I love these meals, they're awesome. Now, the food has a 25-year shelf life,
and the pouches have a 20-year shelf life. So in the cans, 25, pouches, 20. Okay, this is just going to simmer for a second. It comes together really quickly. I like to do these for my cooking demos because of that, and we highlight a lot of food from the packs. And I'm gonna add, I'm just gonna hurry this along a little bit. I want to add a little bit of our lime powder. This stuff is so versatile. You can use it in anything that requires a little bit of lime juice. And you'll be able to taste the lime in this, or I wish you could. Wish you could taste it through the camera. And this doesn't come in the kit, but you can order this separately. And then of course, I'll add a little bit of Cholula sauce. That's what the recipe calls for. So I cook with these chef packs all the time. And as I let the food simmer, I talk a little bit about the health benefits of the food, the convenience factor, and just how long-lasting, convenient, and tasty this food is and why they need to get it in their homes. And then of course, we'll go ahead and thicken this meal with our fantastic velouté sauce. This is our chicken gravy. I'll put a little bit in here to thicken it, add flavor. It is gluten-free, which I absolutely love. This option, I use it all the time. It's just naturally gluten-free. So now you're noticing that this is simmering a little quickly, so I'll turn it down. But I'm also going to serve this over rice instead of pasta, simply because that's what our kit has is rice. And you can do pasta with it, or cauliflower rice, whatever you want to serve this over. As you can see, that's coming together beautifully. And I'll add a little more water. Okay. So I'll talk a little more about why chef packs can help you with your business in just a minute when I go through my presentation. But here we're going to add a little bit of sour cream and turn it way down. And that just adds a little bit of flavor in there. And did you see how fast that came together? I mean, we're basically about 7 minutes and we're done. And then I'm just going to serve this right over a plate of rice that I have ready for you guys. So I went really quickly through this, simply for demonstration purposes, for training. But you can see, if you're going fast, it comes about really quickly. And if you're not, then you can just take your time and talk a little bit more. Sometimes I'll even do a little chicken salad while this simmers to show and demonstrate the convenience of the food. So here you go, chef packs. We have 3 of them. They're awesome. Try them. And you'll become a professional chef just by cooking with them. Okay, now I'm going to show you the plated up version of this with the rice. And it simmered long enough to get those black beans cooked. As you can see, this is about 1/4 of a portion, maybe closer to 1/2. But look how much food this makes. Isn't that delicious? Or, I mean, doesn't it look delicious? Wish I could share. See ya.
Okay, so as you can see, that came together really quickly. This is the recipe that I demonstrated. And at the bottom there, you just grab a few items from your kitchen, and then what is provided in your pack is listed right above there. But there's step-by-step instructions on how to do this, and nice pictures, and easy to do. And of course, versatile. You don't have to add the pasta to it, but you can if you'd like. And every single recipe is set up just like this for each recipe in the chef packs. So a lot of times I have customer concerns that they don't know what to buy. They also are concerned about the cost of the food and what it tastes like, and simply how to cook with it. And the chef packs, in my opinion, answer all of these questions because we have 18 easy and delicious recipes. By the time they've tried all 3 of the chef packs, they will have tried 21 products. And then of course, they're easy, manageable, smaller cans with the pop top lids they fit better on your pantry. they can be thrown into a 72-hour kit or thrown into an RV or something. And then of course they have a 25-year shelf life, and they're very cost effective. It's a very cost effective way to try so many items. The 3 chef packs are the pork and the chicken and the ground beef. And each of them come with the recipes listed and all of the instructions on how to do that. And in the pack, all of them come with the different ingredients as well. They're fantastic. I love them. I love focusing on them because when you're doing a tasting and we have so many items to offer, we're like a grocery store. It's great to focus on 1 or 2 things so that your customers don't become overwhelmed on what to try first. So there are a lot of different ways on how to share Thrive or how to share the chef packs. And you can choose how you're the most comfortable doing it. For me, I love to cook for people. I like to see their response and the aha moment when they taste the food and realize that it's really just food. You're just adding water back in. You can be creative on how you do it and just bring it out that it's just food. And I love that. So the in-home tastings and cooking demos are my preferred way to share Thrive and to share these packs. Now, of course, I do also events and booths that you can find people and contacts at those booths. And then you can, of course, let them know that you do cooking demos. One-on-one cooking demos are fantastic. One of my biggest sales ever was a cooking demo that a gentleman wanted me to come and share the food. He was interested in buying a lot of food for his family. It was like a $26,000 order. It was unbelievable. And this brings me to the subject of we need to be careful as consultants that we don't put our buying, how we share, or excuse me, how we buy or how we spend our money, we can't put that on other people. They themselves may be ready and have the amount of money to spend and buy this food. You just need to put yourself in the position to be there for them to purchase. And so that is what I learned from this. Also, Facebook parties are fun. You can record yourself cooking and then just do a Facebook party with that recording. It saves on time, it saves on product, and saves on travel by recording yourself and putting it into a Facebook party or a Zoom cooking demo or online if you want to do a YouTube channel or something. So small events, emergency preparedness events, I love those because those who attend are ready to talk about this type of food and want to get it into their homes. So use chef packs as a tool in every aspect of sharing Thrive. So when I do a cooking demo, I invite everyone to start on the delivery and I invite them to try the chef pack that I just cooked with. And by trying one a month for 3 months, they're able to try all of those foods and then invest in the larger cans. Now they can also put the monthly specials in their delivery as well. They can put anything they want, but if they're brand new and they don't know where to start, this is where I encourage them to go, is to start with the chef pack. In the delivery, because they can, of course, get special sales and the flash sales and the different sales that come on, they have access to that in their delivery. And then wholesale pricing in the delivery, and then access to free shipping as well. And at the tasting, I like to direct them immediately on their phones in doing the monthly delivery. This is how you can build your business. Is your customers will order a little bit every month, and they could be long time customers because they've learned how to cook with the food and know how to use it. And that's how the chef packs can help you build your business, and also your team members, by having a tool to help them feel comfortable doing it. Then that will help build their business, which will help build yours as well. So at the tastings, I have prepared the host with, I've created a link for her or him, and let them know that that link will be provided, that they can then share with their friends and family that have come to the tasting. When they walk in the door, have them share that link with them. I have the host wait, because oftentimes if you share the link ahead of time, that you're going to do a tasting, that they will maybe opt to not come. So we want them there tasting the food, interacting, and you can answer questions. So the link, I often have them wait till they walk through the door. And then I refer to that link when it's time to order after I'm done cooking for them. So that of course is my website, but it would be your host's link. And then I have this printed out and available right there on the counter or table so that they can go through that step by step and start a delivery. It's the same thing for purchasing a consultant kit. You have the step-by-step options to choose a consultant kit as well. So let's go back to that. While I am at the tasting, I like to do this. It's changed over the years on how we take orders. And they used to fill out an order form. You could go home and put their order into the computer and make sure that the order was done and taken care of. It's not the case anymore. So it's great to give yourself extra time at your tastings to walk around everybody and ask if you can help them. Once they've clicked on the link to order, then you can help them. Another reason why chef packs are fantastic in this scenario is because oftentimes they'll hit the shop button and they have no idea where to start. So the chef packs are a great way to just say, hey, just try this and a couple of monthly specials, and then you can decide what you want next month. You can wait and see what's on special next month as well. So this gives them an option that's quick and easy and fast that you can help them get their delivery started. All right, now follow-up is a big deal. That's why I try to do as much at the tasting as I possibly can so that your follow-up isn't too hard. You're already working and at the event, so you might as well do it there. But within a few days or a couple weeks, I like to call the customers that have already ordered and thank them for their order, see if they've received it, and then ask if they've opened up the cans. If they've ordered the chef pack, I'll say, have you cooked with it? If they have, then ask them what they liked about the food, and also if they had any questions about it. And you'll often find that either they had a question about refreshing or how it works or what I like best or whatever. It's good to talk to them about that. And then if they haven't opened up their cans, then encourage them to do so, of course. And then you can also direct them to buy certain things that they liked and buy it in bulk, where they will save a lot of money by buying it in bulk, more cost effective. And then of course suggest to them to make a wish list of things that they want to purchase that they can watch and see what comes up on monthly specials. And then it's always nice to help them manage their delivery a little bit more. They'll have questions on how to do that, where to pause or skip, or even have the ship now button, because that's a great resource for when we have flash sales or monthly specials that they don't want to sell out, then to hurry up and hit that ship button at the beginning of the month. So I like to help them manage their deliveries so they're more comfortable with it. You'll have a higher retention if they understand how to do those deliveries and how to manage it. And also, if they want to pause for a while, let them know that they will receive an email from the company letting them know that their delivery has unpaused and things will come to them. This is the last of the follow-up, but also really critical. I have this flyer at every event that I do. So I'll pass this around at the tasting to make sure I get everyone that has attended their information. And also at every event or booth, I'll have that out on the table. Why is this important? So when you're at a booth and you're talking to people, you're giving out samples, they're going by really quickly, you don't have a lot of time, that you can say, you know what, I have some monthly special emails that I send out to my customers, and I also send out a prepared to eat document that lets you know how much food you need to get. And I like to offer something to them for leaving their email, not just the fact that they can mark down that they are interested in having a tasting, or they're interested in being a consultant, or the delivery service, or the specials. You're offering something to them for leaving their information. And so I'll just point to this and say, hey, I have some great monthly specials this month, or a sale, whatever is going on, that I can email to you, and you can have access to that for when you are interested in purchasing, if they're not interested right then and there to purchase or sign up on the delivery. So this is really critical to have this sheet there at your events and your tastings. And at the tasting, I want their information so I can follow up with them if they decided they weren't ready to order, or they just want to receive the monthly specials. But also, if they're interested in having a tasting, I can get back with them. And it's just a great follow-up tool to have. So gather information so that you can do your job better and follow up with your customers. Another great tip on following up is when you're following up with your customers, you build a relationship with them and they can trust you and they know that you will help them. And that as a consultant is something we are offering them, that they can have a personal person to help them in getting their food. So following up with them, whether or not they learned how to cook with the food, if they're not refreshing it properly, or if they have questions with their delivery, it's always a good thing to do. And that helps your business and helps your customers as well. So if you haven't tried the Chef Packs yet, I encourage you to jump on board, try them. They're fantastic to cook with, and they're a great tool in sharing Thrive Life with everybody. And with your team members as well, and learning how to enjoy this food and learning how to cook with it so that you can then do wonderful demonstrations and let them know how much you love the food. So thank you so much for listening, and let me know if you have any questions.
Now, if you want to do this, of course, you need to buy a chef pack for yourself so that you have one that you can show everybody. And then I also recommend that you take uh, corn and strawberries for them to try dry when they first walk in the door. You should give them the strawberries first because it's real tart, and then give them the corn because it's real sweet. So do it in that order. So just take the dry strawberries and corn and the chef pack, and that's all you need. Let me go to the website and show you a couple things about that. So here we are on the website. You want to go to shop and then variety packs. And then right here, you'll see the chef packs. They have all three of them listed in one. Now, if you click here on Quick Shop, the only thing it'll give you is the pricing and the ability to select one. If you click on the picture or on Learn More, then it gives you all of the information that you need. So here you see the three, and you can see the different prices. And obviously, the monthly delivery service is cheaper. This is another great way to get people to sign up for the monthly delivery service. Turn them on to ordering one of these a month for 3 months and getting the cheaper price. Here's the pulled pork, 142, Southwest chicken, 134. Now down below, it shows the three different chef packs, and it shows what comes in each chef pack. And then it also has right here the recipe cards, so you can actually see the recipe cards. Now, if you have pantry cans of all of these things, you can just print off the recipe cards and take that with you. This first one, front and back, is just the cover card that explains everything. And then you start. Here's the first one, sweet and sour pulled pork with rice. This is the front side. This would be the back side. Open face pulled pork sandwich, the front side and the back side. So if you want, you can just print off these recipe cards. But when you buy the pack, the cards actually come on heavy stock, and they'll last for a long time. And I just love the chef packs. So, chef packs, a great way to introduce new customers to Thrive Life, to the whole range of what we have to offer. You can use them at a tasting, like I said, or you can have one sitting on the table at a booth if you set up a booth, or you can do a Facebook or YouTube post about it. This is a great tool that Thrive has given us. I hope you can see the possibilities here. Thrive on.